Hello gamers! Welcome to Board Game Black Hole. My name is Travis Lebsack and I will be your tour guide on this installment of Your Unbox Rocks. Today we will be unboxing the MarvelUnitedX-Men Kickstarter core box. Published by CMON Games. Designed by Andre Charvisio with artwork by Eduardo Guiton. Miniatures by CMON. Let's open it up and check it out. So I just received this Kickstarter today and very excited about it. I love the Marvel United game, and this is an expansion, not an expansion, it's a standalone game with the same mechanics, which focuses on Professor Charles Xavier and his uncanny X-Men. Eduardo Guiton, I hope I said their names right, but I can guarantee you I did not. So in this game, it's just like Marvel United. You can be a hero, and it's a co-op game where you're fighting the villains. Or there's a new mode in it where it's a one versus many mode, where one person can be a villain or the super villain and fight against the heroes. So it's co-op and competitive, which is really neat. That's a difference with this one from the first one. But I love this game. It's so easy to table. It's quick. It's got a lot of strategy, and it has the Marvel characters. And growing up, I loved the X-Men. It was definitely my favorite Marvel IP. No knock on DC, I like DC a lot too, but it's just, when I was younger, the X-Men characters were just so cool. And of course, has the great CMON chibi minis. Rulebook. Looks a lot like the original rulebook. Here's your tokens. I believe there's 154. You have your crisis tokens. Oh no, those are the villain hit points, crisis tokens, thugs, your mission tokens, wilds, punches, moves, stars or heroics. Here's some of the newer tokens in this edition that's different from Marvel United. I think there's a couple different modes. So in the game, you're just playing cards. It's a card game. It's fairly simple yet strategic. You only have a few actions you can take based on these three symbols, plus your wild. You play a card, and then the person after you plays a card, but they get to use your symbols as well. So you're trying always to figure out, what does that next player in line need? What can help them out? Here's your locations. Mirror Island, Genosha, X-Jet, Asteroid M, Weapon X Facility, Sentinel Space Station, Hangar Bay, Xavier Institute for Higher Learning. Yes. There's the villain dashboard. This is where you're going to put your missions. As soon as you unlock them, you have to unlock 2, and then you can start pounding on the villain to get rid of him. Here's the villain dashboards. We've got Magneto, Mystique, Juggernaut, and Sabretooth. Let's check out these minis. So, the cool thing about this game is that these purple minis can be played as either heroes or villains, which is different from just the Marvel United. And that's Magneto, and very purple. Mystique. Beast. Jean Grey. Cyclops. Professor X. Storm. Cool cape. And the man, the myth, the legend, Wolverine. And then the villains. Juggernaut. Ah, that's cool. He's really chunky. And Sabretooth. Very cool miniatures. Let's check out the decks. So here's the player card decks. And get them open. So the rest of this was a 2-wave shipping Kickstarter. If you paid a couple extra bucks for shipping, you got the core X-Men United box earlier. So here's Beast cards. This is like I was saying, each one of these cards is going to have only 3 or 4 of those symbols: wild, heroic, movement, or punch. And you're playing with those. The difference with MarvelUnitedX-Men and Marvel United is in Marvel United, each character only had 3 special cards. In X-Men, they all have 4. Why? Because they're X-Men and they're cool. That's why. Cyclops. Jane Grey. Our buddy Magneto. Mystique. Professor X. Storm. There we go. Wolverine. He's got a lot of punches. Quantum claws. Very neat. So those are the hero decks. This must be the villain decks. These are your mission cards you have to defeat. You either have to defeat enough thugs, rescue civilians, or clear threats. It's a Cerebro card. That's a new one. I'll have to figure that out. You have your challenge cards. So if it's too easy, it's a co-op game, but it's not the hardest co-op game. Sometimes it's tough, but most of the times it's beatable. So you can make it harder by taking out the wilds. But I love the wilds. That's like the funnest part of the game, is getting those wilds in there. There's different. These cards are different. Crowd control. Saw that coming. All right, and here's the villain cards. So you have Sabretooth's cards. There's his cards. They'll travel around the board doing stuff. Here's Juggernaut's cards. Mystique. So Mystique brings in Avalanche, Destiny, Pyro. Toad. Mystique cards. And then our buddy Magneto. Magneto brings in the Scarlet Witch, back when she was bad. Quicksilver, Mastermind, the Blob, Magneto cards. That's it. That's pretty much everything. Let's check out these real quick. Let's punch these out. Yeah, those are nice and thick. Very much like the original. They did do a upgrade. You could upgrade these parts to plastic pieces. I did not. Looking back, I wish I would have, but hey, I got all my plastic right there. That's all the plastic you need. A purple Magneto. So that's it. That's MarvelUnitedX-Men Kickstarter. Published by CMON Games. It contains the core box Kickstarter version of MarvelUnitedX-Men. This has been a board game black hole production. I always mess that up. If you like this video, please leave a comment, a thumbs up, and consider subscribing to the channel. And remember, it's not the games on the table that count, it's the relationships around the table that count. Take care.